Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host and business partner, James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I like the new lighting you got going back there. The blue.
Because my light bulb burned out. I need some light in here. And everybody's probably thinking, why don't you just change the light bulb? Well, I can't when the damn ceiling is 10 feet high. So
That's funny. Very funny.
I guess I'm going to have to go buy a ladder to change a $3 light bulb.
Well, if I lived in Antarctica, I would come help you.
Well, I appreciate it, Todd. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Let's see. Let me pull up my other charts. Dow futures are currently down 192 points. S&P 500 futures are down 28.5 points. And I just love the sound of that, Todd. I love the sound of the market getting killed and the screams of people's 401ks. Just going to say it.
All I'm thinking about is Monday, we had a guy on here, Kevin Trust, I think it was his screen name. He was asking about his 440, and he had a week left on him.
I know.
Kevin, congratulations.
You lucky dog.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Yeah. Man, I hope
to
Kevin.
The bank.
Yeah, I hope Kevin held on to it.
I did too.
Yeah. If he didn't, he's going to be like, I hate my life right now.
Well, he's going to be saying, like, those guys on StockCast, they're so awesome.
I know. It's what we do, guys. It's what we really do. We're awesome.
We call winners every day.
Every day.
James called it up. I call it down. Or he calls it down. I call it up.
We're going to be right. We're going to be right. All right. Honestly, it's like I said, guys, the other day when I was talking about trading against the Fed. I mean, obviously last Friday and Monday, I got rocked. As soon as the market started breaking down, I started going short, and the Fed came in and, they beat me up. But, it's like I said, I think it was yesterday, actually, people were going to bank on the Fed coming in and saving them. And when the Fed decides not to, that's when things get bad. And I don't want to preemptively, call it or jinx this or anything like this, but the Fed hasn't showed up in this pullback pre-market, but we still do have a live market. Well, they didn't even show up yesterday during the live market. And the only reason why we got this bounce in the SPY after hours was a little bit of FOMO, mainly with Amazon and their earnings, which we're going to roll into right now. So
yeah, real quick before we go to Amazon, I was going to say, you think you had a couple bad days in the market. How would you like to beat Facebook?
Dude, Facebook. So bad. It is so bad.
That was not our topic. I just wanted to throw that out there. They've lost a ton of money. Anyway, yeah. Amazon.
Well, they created history. It was the other day when it dropped was the largest single market cap loss in history.
It's unbelievable.
The thing is with that, when you have massive events like that take place within your company, the writing is on the wall. Facebook's days are numbered. I mean, that's all there's to it. I'm not saying they're going to go out of business in a couple months. They're definitely not. But I think that they only have a few years left, and they're just going to fizzle out. And we'll have a rotation of a new social network, StockCast, who takes over the world. Just saying, StockCast.
Right.
Yeah. Todd. Look at Todd's background. Todd, show him.
Let me see here.
No, you already have it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Just lean to the side so we can see it. There we go, everybody. See? What's I'm saying? We're going to take over Facebook. And you guys are probably sitting there thinking, there's no way. But guess what? You're not psychics. You can't tell the future. We can because we have the eye and we can see it. So
we have the eyeball.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Facebook created history with that.
The more we keep calling it the eye, that's going to become the name.
I don't know what else to call it.
You know, so I call it the eyeball. I call it the other stuff. You call it the whales. I call it the dolphin.
Yeah. All right. So looking at Amazon's earnings yesterday, I mean, massive spike up, but this thing is fizzling out. And there's a couple things weird here with their earnings. So actually I tweeted this out, and it's always funny when the market tries to parade, certain companies' earnings and how they cherry pick everything within that earning report. They'll talk about all of the great positive stuff, if it benefits them, but they won't talk about the negative stuff that's reported. And so they were parading how the AWS cloud service increased 40%. That's cool and all, but that's only a division within Amazon. What they didn't talk about was the 30% overall decrease in operational cash flow. And that's significant here.
Important detail.
Yeah, extremely significant. So they wanted to basically pump and highlight the significance of AWS, that division, increase in revenue by 40%. But they didn't want to talk about the overall 30% decrease in operational cash flow. And that's where companies become profitable. I mean, you have to have that cash flow to continue on. And that decrease, that is, like why is no one talking about that? I mean, that's the things that kills me about the stock market. And especially with retail traders, because if you bring this up to a lot of them, especially if they have a vested interest to the long side of something, they don't want to see reality and accept it. They want to act like, oh yeah, well, whatever. How much money did you lose? That's what they always resort to is, haha, how much money did you lose? No, dumbass, I wasn't even in this trade. I'm just trying to bring up what's logical, like literally what was in the freaking ER. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff that has taken place within Amazon's earnings report. I mean, Todd, the other one was their investment in what is it, Rivian
Motors. I mean, if you pull that investment out, those numbers out, a couple reports said that
they're barely profitable.
Very profitable, yeah.
So I'm not hating on them because, well, you can't hate on Amazon. I mean, they're a mega powerhouse, but like I'm not bashing this because, I mean, if a company makes an investment and is making money off it, that's cool. But the thing is, those numbers where they're bringing in for their profits, those numbers were taken when that ticker was significantly higher. And where does that put Amazon for next quarter?
Well, that $2 price increase, monthly price increase, that's going to make up all this negative numbers, and then they'll spin it again. Don't worry, they'll have a good numbers.
I don't know. I mean, so I get that Wall Street, praises price increases and things like that, but this is what I see as being weird here. So
let me give you a secret. They're going to do a stock split.
They probably are. It only makes sense. Like, why wouldn't they with Google?
It will benefit them.
Very true. And really, that would probably be the best way to mask all of this.
Don't tell anyone because it's not official yet, and I want the word to get out. But I'm pretty sure after watching what Apple, Tesla,
Todd, they're gonna know we're insiders for Amazon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Heard it here first, guys. SEC, we're just joking.
Yeah, it'd be a smart move. It'd help the options traders. It would create some more liquidity and get some more retail into it.
I do think, though, what you just said about them doing that stock split, that forward split, I think it would mask the truth of that investment. And
Absolutely.
yeah, because really, like, as an investor, or at least on the retail side, why would you care if they could bring Amazon down to $150, $200 a share? You ain't gonna give a shit, because you know Amazon's gonna keep growing, and you're gonna buy those shares, and you'll keep buying them shares because they're dirt cheap. And when Amazon goes right back up to 1,000, just like Tesla did, you just 5x your money, and you're never gonna give a crap about how Amazon fluffed their earnings.
So what's interesting is that I think Amazon's is a highly successful. It's an impressive backstory to how he started this out of his garage and built the business into where they're at, and they are such a dominant force in the retail marketplace. Do they get a pass? Do they get a pass on fluffing their numbers because they are a successful company and it's just who they are?
Well, if Jerome Powell was making the decision, yes, they would get a pass, because it's called market manipulation, and it's okay if it benefits the elites, but don't let you or I do it. I mean, they'll be all over us. So yeah, Amazon, I don't know. What is everybody's thoughts in the comments? I mean, if you guys read their earnings, and again, I'm not knocking the company. They're a mega powerhouse. It's just these numbers were weird. And I mean, I don't have no skin in the game in either direction on Amazon, just because
Me neither.
It's too costly. It's not worth the investment for me. And
I'm sure my 401k, which I don't manage, probably has some Amazon in it, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Amazon in a nutshell. Just kind of our overall range, and we're just gonna start the rumor. Amazon's gonna do a stock split, and then when it becomes true in the next couple of months, we'll be like, we told you guys. We told you.
Yeah. CNBC will calling us to interview us. We got James and Todd from StockCast. They called a stock split for Amazon. How did you guys know?
And we'll look to our agent Karen Graham, and we'll be like, who is CNBC? Who are these little guys? Like, do they understand that we're StockCast? Jeez.
How many titles can we give Karen?
Karen wears all the hats in the company. Like,
she is the mother. She is the mother in our business. She does it all, just like at home.
Yeah, she's HR. Like, when we need an actual HR person to do it correctly. Otherwise, it's me. Don't get me wrong, guys. I might be biased, but I prefer it better when there's an issue and I handle my own HR issues. But all right,
she's complaining now. All right, we're gonna talk about. We were a little long-winded on Amazon. Let's talk about Snap. Snap. What in the world is Snap doing with that move yesterday?
Unreal. It went up like 58%. And I'll be honest, I didn't even read Snap's earnings because I was pretty much just like digging into Amazon, so I just wanted to watch that one. But Snap, we're not talking about a penny stock here making a 58% move. I mean, hell, they closed out yesterday at $24.50, and then went up, hit this after hours high of $39.95. Todd, I just didn't realize there was so much value in a company that you use their software for to send dick pics. I'm just saying. Someone tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Not that I don't use Snap. I'm just saying.
No, I don't have a Snap account either. I don't like it. It is the number one communication tool for a 16-year-old, 26-year-old, I think right now, more so than anything else. They message on it. They keep their streaks alive. And they literally, all they do is take pictures, then send a picture back. And my daughter has this, my son, they I don't understand it.
I don't know. This young generation, like, I mean, all their fancy tech and everything and all their fancy filters. But yeah, I don't get it either. I mean,
So do a little technical nails on it, because I think this to me is a short candidate.
I
I
agree.
don't a day candidate, a day trade might be a short swing trade, but I don't think this can sustain this $36 to $40 range.
Yeah, not with the move like that. I just don't see it. I mean, we also have the market pulling back today, and hopefully it continues to roll over and just shit the bed. That's what I'm wanting. Maybe I'm taking this a little too personal with Jerome Powell smoking me last Friday and Monday. I don't know, but I just have a vengeance, and I have to go after it. And so I hope the market pretty much crashes. But yeah, with the market pulling back and Snap, I mean, we're already pulling back almost 5 points from its after hours high yesterday. And, Brian James did let us know in the comments that they actually, let's see, basically actually made a profit for first time in history. Really, what? And again, maybe because I don't use Snap, maybe because it's nothing that I actually trade. Like I don't trade Snap. I haven't traded Snap in years. And so basically what I'm saying is I don't understand the company's business model. I mean, that's probably it in the end. So I'm completely fine with you guys correcting me or, educating me in the comments if you feel the need to. But I don't see the value in the company. And again, I will repeat myself, like, I don't understand their business model. But really, like, what is their business model? Because, like, most companies, like, if someone said Apple, you automatically know what their business model is. If you said Facebook, you understand. But what's Snap's business model? Where do they get all their revenue from? Advertisements? I mean, that's the same thing that Facebook is doing in every other social network. So, like, long term, what is Snap's plan? How are they going to evolve as a company and progress forward? Like, what are they getting into? And those answers can probably be found by me simply doing research. But we just wanted to throw this up on the charts today, take a look at it, just right before we decide to short it. So, Todd, you say about 30 for target price today?
Yeah, I threw that up just as a cuff looking at the daily chart. That getting forward it would be a possibility.
Okay. All right. So I drew this little line right here. And what this is showing is the low of this day back here on the 2nd. And you can see where it fell off. So if we come down and break below 31.71, this thing might unload pretty quickly. So really our target prices, again, let's see. Well, my target price will be around, hold on a second. All right. So me personally, I would be looking at the range of the break below 34.55 going into the live market here. And then its first leg down to 31.71 and then probably get a bounce right in there. And then as that bounce rolls over, come back down and hit right around 30, maybe lower. So that's what I personally see for Todd. I mean, not for Todd, for myself. Todd, what did you say your numbers were again?
I said right around $30 would be a possibility. I didn't break it down like you did. I just was looking at when it grew. I mean, it's up $11 right now. I think it's going to have some pullback, especially if SPY is going to have SPY's red right now.
Yeah. What I personally would wait for is we probably will have FOMO traders jumping in at the beginning of the bell. So this thing could spike up. So I would wait to see. I'd give it a little bit of time, just kind of see now. If it just rocketed it down, well, hell, you missed it. But that's just how trading goes. But just be prepared that, I mean, if we do see these 5-minute candles or whatever time frame you look at, be prepared to just see if this thing actually spikes up or not before trying to write it down. So
yeah, it's had a nice steady grind up this morning, so we might see a phone. Well, it's the end of the week. It's been a weird week. All the earnings talked about in the email newsletter. I've had a good week trading small, so I had a positive week. So I'll probably trade small today on it.
yeah, let's see. Michael Broadbent. So Michael wrote, Facebook will acquire them. You do bring up a valid point, because what Snap is actually where Facebook lacks, and that's where they need to get before, like, in the end for Facebook, like the metaverse is like the big thing, but there's still so much time between now and then for the metaverse that they need something to fill in this gap, this puzzle piece now. And so an acquisition of something like Snap would be good, but like the only thing that I can see wrong with that, and again, for anyone listening, me and Michael, we're talking, we're speculating, is the market cap already for Snap.
It's huge.
Yeah, as of right now, Snap, especially if they're just turning profit for the first time, they're not going to be considering a buyout at all. So,
right.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Facebook buys out StockCast. I'm just saying.
Maybe
we'll be gone for $1 billion.
Maybe.
And then y'all can figure it out.
All right, we're about 5.5 minutes in the market.
Hey, I'm talking, Todd.
I know, but this is my job to remind you.
I know. All right, guys. Yeah, so that's all I had to say today. Sorry, Todd, for interrupting you.
No problem.
All right, let's see. Todd, do you have anything else?
Be smart, be safe, be careful. Have a good day trading.
Yeah. Guys, just remember, if you're trying to jump into Amazon or even probably Snap today, be careful for IV Crush. Just remember that. So if you don't know what IV Crush is, please do some research on it. It will take you 2 minutes. It's not good if you buy in single leg contracts. So, all right, everybody. So trade safe, trade smart, and we will catch y'all in the next one.